John King for The Sprawl post-fight at Tanko Fighting Championship #1 alongside a victorious Brendan Lougnane. How good does that sound?
Yeah, it sounded better, but yeah, I'm happy with the win. And Animal came out of me tonight, and you know, I let it go in front of my hometown of Manchester, and mad occasion, and you know, I'm just overcome with joy for what happened tonight.
This is your own show. You were headlining it against a bitter rival. What was the pressure like going into the cage tonight?
It was insane. I mean, you people out there think us fighters are dumb, but I knew the value in this fight, so I set up my own promotion with a few of us, and I put it on myself and made some real money. That's how you should do it. Why give it to all these promoters and let everybody rip you off? We did it ourselves, and I think we did it quite well. What do you reckon?
It was great. You know, honestly, you know, a lot better than I thought. You know, this show, sorry, for a show, you know, a fair show to be this good technically, and the production to be so good, and the matchmaking to be great as well, is fantastic.
Thank you, John.
How much work did you put into this? You know, was it just you going in, you know, creating this show, or who was behind it with you?
Nah, it was a massive team in the background. Carl Prince did a great job matchmaking. Kane Musa doing the running tonight. Jamie Alays and James Cohen and Darren Lamb as well. Between us lot, we just put on an absolutely amazing show in Manchester, and the first of many. I mean, we'll be back here time and time again. We're putting on great. I mean, Andre Winner and Saul Rogers for your first show. It's a scalp, and yeah, it was great. It was perfect.
Yeah. As you mentioned, you had a lot of All Powers guys fighting tonight. How much did you pay attention to their results? You know, in the dressing room, a few wins and a few losses, 8-2, I think you said. How much did you pay attention to them results?
I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate being even around when my fighters are fighting. Watching them go in, coming back out, bruised up, cut up. I love these guys. I'm not just a coach. I love these guys, every single one of them, and I mean that. And seeing them go out, coming in, upset, losing, it just attacks your emotions, and that's it physically and emotionally drained me, and you could see that in performance a bit. And but yeah, I mean, you live and you learn, and I knew that this was going to be a thing that I was going to have to deal with, and I've dealt with it on the last FCC as well. And when you've got a successful gym, you know, it's kind of both ends of the swords, isn't it?
Yeah. What did you feel like going out? There's so much hate between you two. Kind of walking out from backstage here to the cage. Were you angry? Were you emotional? What was the feeling like?
It was mad. I felt like I was going into a street fight. I swear to God, we were stood right outside there, going at it hard, just as we were about to walk out. And anyone that thinks that's for cameras, that's not for cameras. We were going at it hard, even just before we went in the cage. And I just wanted to kill him in there. And it made my technique sloppy. I wasn't relaxed. But you know, you live and you learn. Eden was tough, man, and he come with a fight.
I saw last night on your Snapchat, you know, you and Kane sparring after the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And that was hard, you know, the night before the fight. Was that kind of a bit of frustration from the weigh-ins?
Nah, I mean, it was definitely a new challenge for me though, having a rival. Yeah. And you know, going into a fight where you actually don't like someone. I've never had that before. So, you know, as I progress through my MMA journey, these things are going to come along the way. I'm glad I've addressed it, got through with it, got another win under my belt, and I'll move on.
Right after the show, you know, we're moments after you've been thinking about fighting all night, you're probably not going to be able to think about it properly until you watch it back. But how do you think the show went as a whole?
I didn't see too much of it, but what I did see was the confetti, the smoke, the cannons. It was insane. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, to put on your first show and put it on like that, I mean, I don't think anyone's ever done it before. I think you'll agree with me. So it's the first of many.
What do you think of Eden now? You know, you shook hands afterwards a few times. Is there still dislike?
It is what it is with Eden. I mean, we'll never see eye to eye, even now. I respect him for getting in the cage and backing up his word and fighting me, but that's about as far as the respect goes. You know, at the end of the day, you got in the cage to fight me, and I have no respect for anyone that wants to do that. I respect you as a martial artist, but I'll show no respect when I'm in the cage. And fair play to him, he's shown up, and he fought me, and he's come hard and pulled some problems.
Was Eden a lot tougher than you thought?
A lot tougher. I hit him with some clean, both my hands, my knees, my shins, everything's killing. Took some serious shots, so I do respect him for that.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to speak to him after the fight, and if so, what was said?
All I know is his corner team left him in the cage, bloodied up, nose flat, and left him in there. That's all I know. So I don't know about that, but I'll be sacking them in the morning.
Brendan, what are you going to do tonight to celebrate the win?
John, if I told you that, I'd have to kill you.
Okay, we keep that silent. Before we go, anybody want to give a shout out
to? My coach Tony Musa, as always. You know, my mum, first time she ever came to a show, definitely be the last. Jamie, Elise at All Powers Gym, and just everyone, man, that helped me put this show together. And everyone will be talking about TFC tomorrow morning, and you know, we made our impression on the MMA industry.
Yeah. How much of a factor did your mum play in this? You know, when you were in the cage, would you really think about it?
It's done my head in. As soon as the smoke cleared, the first person I saw was my mum. I was like, oh great. So yeah, she can enjoy this while it lasts, because she ain't coming back.
Brendan, congratulations and
thank
you very
John.
much.
Credit to the MMA industry, this kid.
Thank you.
Honest to God.
Thank you.